Hello everyone. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello everyone. It's good to be here. Welcome back to the Sandy Jones Show with me, Sandy Jones. And as you can see by the, oh God, I still need to get used to this, beautifully visible and branded scoreboard here, we are away to Fulham today, the South West London derby. I've got a feeling my laptop is running very slow at the moment. Everything is kind of slow and jittery, so if the stream isn't of the best quality today, apologies. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. We're figuring out new equipment on the go, and these are the kind of the teething problems that we're facing at the moment. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to get a stream of the game up, and we are going to get right into it. I wanted to quickly look at the teams, and then after the stream, we'll look at why this laptop is running so slow. It shouldn't be running that slow. It's not the fastest in the world. It's fairly old now, but it's been a loyal servant, and usually it's been much, much more reliable than this. Anyway, everything is set up. We're good to go. Lineup's coming up in just a second. Just want to make sure we are raring to go as soon as the kickoff happens in 7 minutes. Also, dramatic, if you've been watching the stream recently, we are still nervous about the scoreboard. This guy is tricky, and I'm sure I'm doing it a really bad way, but it's the only way I know how to at the start, so it's gonna have to do. But it means that I kind of have to fully concentrate on it and not forget like I did last time. And even if I do it, it's a little bit tricky, so I want to make sure it works. Everything was working fine with the way I was going to watch the match, and now that seems to be playing up, but it's all good. I'm sure it will behave in the next few minutes. Let's have a look at the teams. It's turmoil for the Blues right now. It's turmoil at the moment. Fan base is split. New manager in the stands today. Very inexperienced, albeit well spoken of by some people, and also quite a well spoken person, quite confident, and talks a good game for sure. Sounds good. Liam Rosenior, he's going to be in the stands, but it's Macfarlane. Calum Macfarlane, Chelsea cult hero legend, the answer of a pub quiz question that you're going to answer in about 10 years time, 15 years time. What was the name of the Chelsea under-21s coach that won a point and won a point at the City Ground and 3 points at Craven Cottage in January 2026? Is the answer A, Liam Rosenior? Because he could easily be an under-21s coach, let's be real. But like always, I just want to make it clear, we're going to make the most of the fact that we've got a game in front of us. We're going to enjoy this game as a what do you call it, isolated football match. And then we can obviously discuss pre and post-match. Obviously it will come up during what's going on in the wider picture. But ultimately, Chelsea are playing Fulham. We need to kind of screw our heads on and do our best to win this very, very tricky, I would say, West London derby. Fulham are in good form. They've got a good manager. Hello. He's excited today. I'm concerned that this has stopped working now. Let's try something else. 4 minutes to go. Mixed feelings over here about Rosenior. Mixed feelings in the sense that I don't think it doesn't really matter who's the next head team coach. It doesn't really matter who it is. It's clear now clear as day that the people who call the shots are the board, and that's never going to change until they leave. So every game, every sort of Chelsea conversation is with a pinch of salt, because we know what they're all about. Like, the prediction is probably from me that he's going to last somewhere between 6 months, somewhere between 3 months and a year, and then he's going to get sacked. That's probably my prediction. And then they'll just bring someone else in, like another conveyor belt of up-and-coming manager who won't ask for too much salary, who we can pile the pressure on and say, get us top 4. And if he does, he can stay a little bit longer, and maybe we'll back him in the transfer window, but maybe not. We've got other business to look at. Most importantly, he's just gonna get appointed and do the work for the higher ups. So that, I don't see that model changing anytime soon. I think they had a 10-year. There was a rule in the purchase that they had to own the club for 10 years, and it's been 4. So there's at least 6 more years of this ownership. So my hope is that the ownership at least will, if this fails, not that I want it to fail, but if this fails, this Rosenior appointment, then hopefully the ownership will see that that's Potter, let's not count Lampard, Potter, Pochettino, Maresca, Rosenior, all minus Maresca, who won a couple of trophies, fails, like total fails. And then the Maresca season was the most successful one, won 2 trophies, and they didn't back him. So like that has to come up in the reviews. They have to say, okay, he has to go, Rosenior, the results haven't been good enough, but actually they need to go. They're the ones who are setting the strategy, and they're the ones who are making the decisions. So if they go and he goes, I don't care. Hello, I think this is your first appearance on the lap, live, in the new setup. I hope, let me see, I haven't got a view of myself. There we go. Oh, you can just about see him. Hello, friend. Come up high. Look at this guy. He's proper Chelsea. This guy. The 0-0 looks like his cat's eyes. That's funny, man. So we got the teams here. Fulham. In white, of course. Bernd Leno, the German, in goal. Good goalkeeper. Issa Diop, Anderson, Cuenca. Castagni, Berg, Kearney, Robinson. Kearney from Scotland, that's why I know him. Robinson's also been at Fulham for a while. Don't know the other 2. Harry Wilson, of course. Emile Smith-Rowe. We've got Man U and Arsenal not quite made it there, guys. And Raul Jimenez up front. This team doesn't fill me with fear per se on paper, but they have been playing very well. They're in a very good rhythm, and they're obviously all united. So this is a tricky game, man. This is a tricky game. So in goal, back, thank goodness, Robert Sanchez. Never thought I'd say that. Malo Gusto tossing, oh God, against his old club with Trev and Marc Cucurella. Andre Santos, Moises Caicedo in midfield. I did think that Santos would start this because Rosenior's a big Santos fan. Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, who saved our skins last year and won the game. And big Liam Delap up front. Hopefully he can do more than just get a yellow card, which is what he's done in every single match so far. Although he did look a little bit better against City. To be fair, he was linking up play and actually looking relatively dangerous against City. So that was good to see. Really good to see. So my feed hasn't started yet, so I'm going to time, obviously, the timer for when the match kicks off on my screen. So if anyone is watching, let me have a quick look, see if anyone's here. Hello Trish, how's it going? Good to see you again. Up and running, okay, perfect. You can hear everything, see everything, good. He's never won anything, and giving him 5.5 years contract is a joke. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Is like, I can't even. I've seen some people, some journalists, some ex-players and stuff are going down the route of, what's Liam Rosenior's Chelsea going to look like? You know, what formation is he going to play? Is he this? Is it that? And I'm just like, I think. For some reason, I just think that's missing the point. It doesn't really matter what formation he plays. He just has to stick to the plan of the club, the higher ups, or else he'll be gone very quickly. So it's a new manager. It is someone new in there. Like all we can do is kind of here we go, 1, 2, 3, boom. I think countdown should be working. Bang on time. Yes, it is. Good. Cool. A little bit better every time. That's the goal. Cool, that looks pretty good to me. Hello, Kartoffel Moss 6230. How's it going? Okay, so Fulham, Chelsea, just kicked off. Yeah, how can we think about Liam Rosenior's formations and his plans and what's he going to do with this player, that player, when there's this overarching issue that's so much bigger? The fact that a manager with his credentials got a 6-year contract, that is absolutely bonkers. I do not understand that. I mean, the only way that I can imagine that they're doing that, the reason that I can imagine that they may be doing that is they've got some kind of a amortization of cost thing like they do with the players, where as long as the players, oh, my clock's just skipped, so we're about 15 seconds out from the time I have at my game. Somehow that it's going to work out cheaper for them per year to pay him, providing that he leaves, you know, within a year or two. So I think even if they sack him, maybe there's a justification that they pay out his overall payout in a much longer period of installments and footballing merit. That is 100% clear. If they were, then you wouldn't be hiring someone like Liam Rosenior in terms of pedigree. That's it. In terms of what he's actually done, what he's actually achieved. Because I don't think anyone can sit here with a straight face and say, Liam Rosenior deserves this job. He's the man that should be leading Chelsea. I just don't think anyone with half a brain can say that and be honest with themselves. We have to make the best of what is a very underwhelming appointment. Hope that he exceeds what they expect. Here's Palmer in the box again. Oh, heavy touch from him again. He needs to sort his form out, man. This guy. Yeah, I hope that he can exceed expectations in terms of the fans, in terms of the board. Imagine he just goes on a tear and we win stuff and whatever, like, okay, but that still would not negate the wider issue, which is that the sack is looming around the corner, and not in a Roman way, not in a, you're not giving us results with your method and your way, so we no longer back you, we want you to leave. It's actually, you're trying to impose your way with our style of play and choice of player and who's playing on the pitch, and we don't like that, so you're getting sacked. That's what it's actually like. So that's not a conducive environment to success, in my opinion, or at least nowhere has that been done before. I think I was probably willing to give it a break and a chance longer than I think I should, perhaps, if I'm being totally honest. A long sort of the fact that they sacked someone who was successful and they didn't back him in the transfer window told me everything that I needed to know. That was like the hair that broke the camel's back, because it's hard to judge the whole thing as an abject failure when we won a couple of trophies, and we do have some exciting players from that strategy, but it's not enough. It's the balance is completely wrong. We need to integrate more proven final people into the team, and I think everyone can see it. So, you know, I don't blame Rosenior at all. 5 minutes, by the way. The game's just going back and forth. There's not been that much to comment on, so I thought I'd just use this chance to get my thoughts out of my head about the club and everything. If you're him, shout out to Croydon as well, because I think he's a Croydon boy. Family of mine live in Croydon. I lived in Croydon for like, I think probably 6 years in the end, 6-7 years. I was living there before I moved here, and great people. I actually loved Croydon. I loved living there. Everyone who I told was like, oh, you live in Croydon? And I was like, yeah. It was just great, man. It was chill, it was quiet, it was like a great little London suburb. And I think it's changed a lot even since I left. Apparently it's getting quite fancy. But what was I going to say? He's from Croydon. So Croydon FC congratulated him on Twitter. We're like, hey, well done. You used to manage us and now you're managing Chelsea. Lovely story. Like, if you're him, of course, good for him for taking it. But let's not pretend that we want the ex-Croydon football manager, and it's not been that long since he was there. You know what I mean? Like, if Croydon was the first team he managed, and then he managed 20 other teams and won titles and did all that stuff, and then he managed Chelsea, no problem. But it just seems like a shot in the dark, somewhat. I've actually lost my video now, so the clock might be out of sync, but we'll figure this out in a second. Yeah, he's just an underwhelming appointment, isn't he? He's just an underwhelming appointment. In terms of the football, tonight is a weird anomaly because it's actually this Calum Macfarlane, our under-21s coach, who's taking the game. And who's to say that what he does is what's going to be done by Rosenior? I mean, probably not, right? Not exactly, unless they're already linked up and Rosenior was involved at some point in this game. I don't know what is going on. My everything is moving super slow. I've lost the feed currently, so I have the score here just to make sure that we know if something happens. But right now, I don't have a video. It's bloody annoying. Sometimes this whole thing just runs so slowly. I think it could be because there's so much now plugged into the laptop. I think I just need to get a new laptop. That's probably the solution. The unfortunate, expensive solution, but hey, maybe it's time. Probably like 7 years, this guy has been a very loyal servant. The most loyal servant. So let's try this. This has been good recently. All legitimate sources, of course. There's no need to even question that. Wouldn't even cross my mind. 10 minutes in, still 0-0. I could just read the comments from this. Chelsea win their first corner as Diop turns Cucurella's cross behind. Fernandes takes it for the visitors, but Leno gets a hand to his cross at the near post and Fulham clear. The away side are beginning to see more of the ball now. See? Who needs the actual game? Just shutting down. Okay, this one looks potential. Error occurred. Is it because of the stream? I don't know. Strange. Someone's like, okay, we're back. We're back. I think it's just slow. It's also minus 15 degrees outside. I don't know if that has an effect. Germany's not as efficient as you might think because of the stereotypes. It's actually quite an inefficient country when it comes to certain things. So maybe it's just the internet in Germany is down or something like that. So we're 9 minutes in and we have a corner. Sorry, we're 10 minutes in, my bad. Here we go. Chalobah forward to Malo Gusto. I think you could say probably Malo Gusto is one of the better improved players from last season to this season. I think that'd be a fair statement. He was great in the Poch season. He was like one of the only good sort of consistent parts of the Poch season. Was Malo Gusto, and then the season after, last year, he just seemed a little bit off it. And this year again, he's been absolutely fantastic. Also in the wide positions, the goal he almost he created the goal against City. Wow, Enzo went for a shot from the corner, 10 minutes 40 seconds on the clock, and the keeper saved it just. There was like a scuffle as well. It wasn't 100% clear what was going on. Yeah, they're just saying that maybe even if that goal had gone in, there was some pushing and shoving that could have caused them to disallow it with the VAR check. So 11 minutes in, from what I've seen, like quite cagey. Sort of no one really dominating or putting their total stamp on the game yet. Wow, it's just so slow. Crazy. I think it's just going to lag out and then skip sometimes, so hopefully we don't miss any important moments. 11 minutes 40 seconds in. We absolutely need our more experienced players to step up in this transition time. Your Chalobahs, like the ones who've been okay or not so good, they really need to buck up. Like Neto, terrible game against City, too inconsistent. João Pedro needs to be banging them in. Like he needs to be an actual striker option in the Prem. We haven't seen it yet, really, like deeply. Liam Delap is young. That's the only reason it's not an excuse, but I have less expectation of him than I do a Chalobah, a Tosin. Tosin has been really poor. Chance here today to rectify things against his old club. Like those fans must hate him. He's just moved across the road to the more successful Southwest club. They're booing him, definitely, when he's on the ball. And he does like to come out with the ball and sort of start the play. Palmer getting stuck in there, trying to get it out of his feet past the mid-block. Palmer seems to have a sort of a skin fade haircut at the moment, and I think it's almost like it coincides when he started doing that fade to when his form dropped off last season. And since then, I think he's been fading it up. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know actually. I just have a hunch that hopefully the haircut isn't getting to him, you know, like he has to live up to the new standard of haircut. Oh, Santos breaks up the play. Fulham can get it back though. That was nice pressing from Delap and nice pressing from Santos. Fair play to them both. Winning that ball back. That is something we suffered with in the City game, was every single time we won the ball back, City recovered it within 1-2 seconds. Every single time. It was so frustrating. Ooh, Wilson. Smith Rowe sets up Wilson for a shot from outside the box, but no chance. Like Sanchez completely all over it. First sort of sighter for them. Open finessed left-footed shot from Wilson. It is Man U that he didn't succeed at, right? I think it might be. Pretty sure he's a Man U guy. Neto down the wing here. It was Tyreek George and Pedro Neto last season that saved our bacon and won us the game 2-1, having been down 1-0, I think like 60 minutes in, 70 minutes in. There was one game I couldn't watch, actually. I had it on the car. Wow, Palmer thought he was going to get a free kick, so he just picks up the ball, and the ref gives a handball. Let's have a look. Enzo passes it over to him. Palmer takes a touch. I mean, it could be a foul, but it's also not nailed on, so you can't just pick up the ball, man. Maybe it's a tactic. Usually when you pick up the ball, you get the foul. 16 minutes almost on the clock. Let's have a look and see how... 45. Yeah, we're about 20 seconds out of the actual time here, so I think that's totally fine. Fulham trying to break out here. A little bit of space for Castagna, the wing-back, on the right-hand side here. Harry Wilson outside the box. Kearney number 10. Neto needs to win this. Does well to put enough pressure. Draw a throw-in out of it. Castagni. Sanchez gets it at the back. Fulham have had a little bit more of the ball so far, 58%, 17 minutes in. Enzo ball forward. That's loose, man. It's a nice idea, but just really not executed at all. Here's Caicedo, who gets the ball off Cucurella, who wins it back in the midfield. Caicedo and Enzo pressing now. Delap with a nice turn. Brings in Pedro Neto. He can cross. Back post. Palmer's trying to make a nuisance of himself. Now it's Gusto. Back to Palmer. Santos, Palmer. We want Palmer to get on the ball here and start getting some touches, feeling his way into the game. Don't think he ever really got into the game against City. He kept making little errors. Nice run from Neto, and it's a corner to the Chelsea. Enzo almost scored the last one. "18 minutes in." Crossed in, same spot, hits the bar. Oh my God. And Caicedo smashing in the rebound and the keeper saves. How has that not been a goal in those two actions, man? It's another ridiculously dangerous shot from Enzo at the corner. He's been training this. It's like perfect location. It's almost going in off his shot from the corner kick. And Leno, I think, touches it ever so slightly, and it's Santos at the back post who almost buries one. It hits the underside of the crossbar and bounces away. Oh man, I think it does. It's exactly that. Like Leno basically saved the day there. Enzo has a chance to get out wide here to Gusto. Good couple of attacking moments we've had so far in this game. It's been relatively even, but I'd say those two chances are better than anything Fulham have created so far. Cucurella, nice ball to Enzo via Caicedo. Enzo back. Spurs are up 1-0 against Bournemouth. Everton are 1-0 up against Wolves. I think everyone was expecting that one. Enzo with some space in midfield here. Gets it to Caicedo. Inside to Palmer. Palmer to Santos. Delap back to Enzo. That was nicely put together, man. Oh, some beautiful one-touch football. And Enzo has a shot deflected, so it's another corner, another chance to make them quake. Flicks off the Fulham defender there. It was a poor shot, but it wins a corner, so we'll take it. 20 minutes in. Another chance to whip one in for the corner. Let's have a look at Enzo. Does it again, but to the front post. Another corner. They're struggling with our corners, man. Where's this been for the last 3 years, Enzo? You've never done this technique from a corner. This is ridiculously effective. If he can do this every time, just essentially a shot on goal from the corner and cause all kinds of trouble right underneath the crossbar. Front post, back post. Comes again. Headed away. This time it's a goal kick. Fulham take the ball quickly up to Wilson. It's Wilson, Cucurella. Cucurella's pulled him back. It's going to be a red. It's a I can't believe it, man. Cucurella, that is so stupid. What are you thinking? He's the last person I would expect to do something like that. He deserves this, man. That is 100% a red card. Harry Wilson. This is so clearly. It was Tosin who's sauntering back because Cucurella and gets on the other side of him, and Cucurella just pulls him back. It's for sure a red card because he's last man. It's a little secondary action. Like, it's all good until he does this little movement to pull him back. It's clear as day. So we've got 3/4 of this match to go, and definitely that's a red. That's a deserved red. It's absolutely bonkers. I'm annoyed at him. I'm annoyed at Tosin. Like, Tosin, you go up for a header, and then the ball comes off you or the defender, and it's given as a goal kick. He's sauntering over to the ref and saying, like, "Come on, mate, it's a corner." Before you know it, the ball's 50 yards ahead of him. He's not paying attention. Just complete lapse in concentration. And Leno, great goalkeeper, also renowned for starting the attacks from the back, whacks one forward when everyone's not paying attention, and it bounces over everyone, goes up to Wilson and Cucurella, and Enzo's now getting booked. Enzo's getting booked as well now. We need to stop here. And they're just not willing to stop complaining. It's 100%. Enzo's getting yellowed. Enzo's getting yellow. Does that mean he's got a red now? I thought he just got booked, and he got booked again. Enzo's been booked, Tosin's been booked. Okay, so it was Tosin first, and now Enzo have both also been booked for complaining. I don't know why they're so annoyed. It makes no sense. It's a clear as day 1000% red card, and they're gonna know that. They're gonna know that. Enzo needs to walk away. Like, they're literally still arguing with the ref. This is about to be a much bigger problem. Palmer's now been booked. So, oh my God, Enzo, Palmer, and Tosin have had a yellow so far, just since the red card. This is so classic, our vibe right now as a club. And like, it's just absolutely baffling how they can still be so lacking in discipline and just professionalism. Just get on with it. The Fulham manager is now being yellowed. Third yellow card of the season for him, so he's banned for the next game. Well, this game's gone from all right, looking actually quite good, to an absolute load of steaming dog shit, excuse my French, because of just 2, 3, 4 complete lapses in concentration. Absolutely childish behavior. Childish behavior. What is happening, says Trish. I know, I'm asking myself the same question. How can a player 27 years old, in his prime, won the Euros, captains Spain, I think he's vice captain, he's just completely given away a visible, easy, 100% stonewall red card. If there's any Chelsea fan out there who says that's not a red, you are deluded and you're blinded by your fandom of the club. That is a clear red. So everything from that point on is ridiculous. They've got a free kick just outside the box. It's Harry Wilson who takes it, shot, blocked by Caicedo and Santos. We're trying to break here now. Fulham are trying to come back quickly. They still have the ball here. I think, yeah, there's going to be some kind of substitution. Something has to change here. Who are they going to take off? Palmer? I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past the under-21s coach, who I have no knowledge about what he's like. And I feel like we're one big bad tackle or a last-ditch decision or something away from a red, another red. We've got, what was it? Tosin, Palmer, and who was the third person? 3 players got booked. And a red. So we've had 4 cards in the space of a minute, one of them being a red. Hato's coming on for Santos. Wow. He actually just took a knock, so maybe it's not a bad thing that he's the one to go off. This could have all been so different, man. He really nearly scored on the back post. Keeper saved it. It's the only reason we're not 1-0 up, and it would have been a completely different dynamic. But yeah, it's just the same things almost every week. If it's not Delap, it's someone else doing something absolutely childlike. This is schoolboy stuff. It's the kind of stuff that they teach you when you're a teenager, when you're like early teens, you know, play the whistle. Don't talk back to the ref. Decisions are final. Do you know what I mean? Don't pull someone who's gone goal side of you and you're the last man. That is 101 football. He knows that. He knows better than that. That's so disappointing from Cucurella. And he's been great this season, except for, I think it was the game against, he had an absolute stinker one random match. Which was it? One of the ones that we dropped points in, I think. Delap does really well to hold the ball there, and he just kicks it straight out into touch. But is it a foul? Yeah, I think Liam Delap got fouled in the build-up, so they've gone back to a free kick. So we're 29 minutes in, 1 red card, 3 yellows. Where do we go from here? Like, is this a game where we can salvage some points at this point? Give me a point with this interim manager, and we just move on to the next game. I would absolutely take that right now. It's 0-0. Blow the whistle. Because Fulham don't need any more of an invitation. Oh, Hato there, almost giving it away. To push forward and try and create something. Oh, so unlucky. Tosin finds a bit of space and whacks it forward to Palmer on the right wing. Him and everyone were expecting the defender to head it, and it accidentally, the defender doesn't head it, but Palmer gambled on the fact that he would, so it goes past both of them and out for a throw-in. That would have been really good chance for a counter-attack if he'd gambled the right way, but it was impossible to know. Smith Rowe gets the ball in acres of space, crossed in. There's just going to be these huge pockets of space opening up for Fulham now. We need... Oh, he's just megged him, Palmer has. But he's given the ball away. We're going to need the spirit of that 1-1 against Arsenal where we just played like we had 11 men and just keep going. Because I think I've just got a feeling if we start sitting back completely, they're just going to keep finding these pockets of space. 1-1, Bournemouth. 1-1 with Spurs. Brentford go 1-0 up against Sunderland. I thought Sunderland would win that game. So frustrating, man. We've got 8 games left just in January. And this is the way that we start the game today, the stream today. It's just so frustrating, man. Harrison Reed warming up. Absolute pinger from him against Liverpool. Hopefully he steers well clear of that today. But oh my God, what an equaliser that was. And just that night after they've already celebrated, taken top off, jumped into the crowd, and then he just bangs one in from 40 yards. Top bins, like the sexiest long distance strike you'll ever see. Yeah, gotta shout that out. I think I prefer a screamer to a well worked, intricate team goal. I think just an Alex screamer or a Belletti, the one against Middlesbrough. I was actually at the game where Alex scored the free kick against Arsenal. Oof. Caicedo's just been fouled, and then he flicks out at, again, immaturity, again. The Fulham player flies into Caicedo and fouls him from behind. Caicedo, instead of just receiving the foul and see what happens with the repercussions, turns around and I think he punches him or like flicks at him. Let's have a look. He takes him out from behind. He barely touches him this time. Fair play. Whoa, it's a scissor kick on his legs. It's a scissor kick. He kind of like... Minimal coming together according to VAR. Delap running into his man, wins the ball. Palmer can't quite get there. It's quite funny, man. Like, I think Drogba, Costa, they also used to do this too, but they just did it in a little bit more of a disguised way. It was a little bit like smoother. And he even like turns his head. He's like, where is he? And then he goes over and he just, with his physical size, he just tries to bully him. But sometimes it kind of counteracts the actual catching of the ball. So this is it, look, people just sauntering back. Santos sauntering back, Tosin sauntering back. Wilson does really well to get the other way around Cucurella. And it's definitely a foul, so therefore definitely a red card. I don't care what anyone says. That is 100% a red. It is so disappointing. The most disappointing thing isn't necessarily the red. That is horrific in its own right. It's the reaction. Like, you guys are so naive. Because these guys are still, they've got so much growing up to do. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's mental. I was just trying to think. I think I'm relatively young in the grand scheme of things, but I'm probably coming up to 10 years older than anyone on the pitch today for Chelsea, which is a scary thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, these guys are kids still, a lot of them. Even the older ones, they're in the prime of their career, but we're not seeing consistent, constant, game-changing games from those guys. I think you could say potentially Caicedo's the only one who's giving you like very, very good games almost every match. Everyone else is a little bit part. Reece James, he's not playing today, which is a huge miss. Man, we've missed his composure. Although he's got an attitude problem sometimes as well. He gets yellows all the time. Oh man, I don't know what to believe. I do not know what to believe. It's just stressful supporting this club. But we keep going. We keep going forever, no matter what. "36 minutes, guys. So far, we've survived about 10 down to 10. I still back us to get a goal. You know, like we've got the attacking talent on the pitch. Gusto overcommits way too much. Huge space now for Smith Rowe. Kearney gives it away, luckily. Kearney was at Celtic, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure. He's definitely Scottish. Oh, Palmer with a beautiful turn. Fulham player flying in, slide tackle. I think it might actually be a foul and not a throw-in. Yeah, it is. Did kind of fly in there. Maybe we need them to get a red. Caicedo. Enzo out wide to Neto. Playing on the left-hand side. It's a nice cross to the back post. Oh, headed by... Although Gusto can still get it. Oh, lovely idea from him. Just a little bit past Palmer with the back heel. So Palmer has the ball now. Inside to Delap. Gusto. We're just outside the box here, trying to create some magic. It's nice football, but Fulham win it back, and now we win it back. It's all getting quite congested over there, and we need to be careful not to get sucked into certain areas of the field, because we're a man down. You know, we're always going to be on the back foot in recovery. So, ball coming forward here, trying to find Delap. He's had no luck so far, Delap. Hasn't been able to impose himself at all on the game. Heavy ball from Fulham, that's a let-off. Castagne can't get on the end of it. Oh my God. I did a bit of exercise for the first time in, like, let's be real, about a month, and I'm completely buckled. Oh my God, everything is sore. It's amazing how just 3-4 weeks, you're just completely out of sorts when you try and do something. Whew. I'm going to be sore tomorrow. Oh my God. 39 minutes in. Come on. Come on, Calum Macfarlane's Chelsea. The under-21 coach handing the baton over to the Strasbourg hero. I feel bad for their fans, man. I feel bad for their fans. I feel so bad for Strasbourg fans. Strasbourg's actually a fan friend of Hertha, one of the big teams here in Berlin. So you see Strasbourg stickers around town quite a lot, because I think they visit each other to watch games. And yeah, if you're a Strasbourg fan, this must be a brutal time. Brutal time. Trying to play a bit here out the back. Lovely block. Left wing. Ball in. Caicedo can clear. Gusto. Delap does really well there to hold it up. Brings in Enzo. That's the first time he's managed to do that all game. Here's Palmer on his left foot. Shot on target. Do you see what happens when the striker can actually hold up the ball and create a little bit of space and a bit of time? That was a lovely touch from him. That's a little bit of it at City, and that's the first time we've seen that today. And more of that, please, Liam. Please. You're a beast of a human. Size of him, size and strength. He just needs to learn how to use it. I bet you he's an absolute nightmare on the training pitch. He's probably elite on the training pitch, but he just hasn't quite figured it out yet under the lights in the blue of Chelsea yet. He could do it in the blue of Ipswich, but not in the blue of Chelsea. It's a different blue. Oh, Smith Rowe with a shot from distance over the bar. Sanchez was in a good position. He was doing pretty well. I think he might have saved that. But these are the kind of things, like, we're going to have to back off a little bit in midfield. And those chances are just going to keep cropping up. And as we saw against Liverpool, these guys can ping them in. So it's a precarious situation we find ourselves in. (2-1) Bournemouth. Bournemouth are 2-1 up against Spurs. City take the lead over Brighton. Caicedo's rolling around in agony. It's probably more of a violent derby than I've ever seen us play against Fulham. Usually with Fulham it's kind of just like a game because the rivalry isn't that heated. But this feels a little bit more like a Spurs-Chelsea in terms of intensity. And the fact that they're white and we're blue and that's the whole thing. Caicedo's getting treatment on his ankle. I think the thing we can learn the most from, in terms of that goal, is the fact that the goal kick was given, and from the moment the goal kick was given to the moment Cucurella got the red card, we're talking like 6 seconds, 7 seconds. It was for those 6-7 seconds, it can be the difference between you having 10 players on the pitch, 11, being a goal up, being a penalty down. Like, all of these things happen in those little margins. And that's what I hope that these players start to realize, is that you can't F about in those moments. And then once the decision's made, you can't concede 3 yellows complaining about it. That's just absolute bananas. That is just out of this world crazy. It's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like, what a crappy standard of discipline that is. It's a joke. Got the ball back from Fulham here, trying to create something. 45 minutes are on the clock. We're about to find out. Six more minutes to get to half time at 0-0. Or to, against all odds, get a goal. Maybe we can have a Ramirez moment versus Barcelona. Down to 10 men. Terry, who got sent off, it can happen. Cucurella today, Terry that day. And we still managed to get through. What a ridiculous night that was. Imagine we'd already had YouTube streaming and all that. Imagine I had already, I went absolutely mental that night. It was crazy. in sort of younger student days as well, just wild. But yeah, 5 more minutes. Since the red card, we've had 1 shot. They've only had 3, and they've all been off target. They've only had 58% possession. This is actually not bad. Passes in our final third, 61-14. So, yeah, obviously they're going to have that. But that's what I think we need to do, is just play this game as much as possible as if we are 11v11, and not to just completely sit back and deep, because that's asking for trouble. Leno kicks it out. He's got some kick on him, that guy. He almost kicks it all the way to the other penalty area. Can't get the ball in midfield. Neto Caicedo. 4 more minutes of extra time. Massive crossfield ball here, and I think he might get there. No, he doesn't. He does actually, Castagne. Fair play to him. All he can do is head it towards Sanchez, who picks it up. Isn't it interesting? Touch wood. We've had a game, a 47-minute game so far, full of scandal and problems and issues, and not once have I mentioned the name Robert Sanchez. I find that so fascinating. Like, that is so different. If you'd have told me that that would be the situation, maybe even 6 months ago, a year ago, I would have said you were absolutely crazy. He would have been the one causing this. He would have been the one who got sent off. He would have been the one who did some stupid pass out to cause the chance. But no, so far, touch wood, please don't tempt fate, touch wood, saying all the heebie-jeebies. He's been good today so far. Ah, he can't get there though, and it's Wilson. Oh, it's right in the corner. It's just been coming, man. It's like they just have more space, they have more time, and they've just been passing it around. This guy's on fire right now, Wilson. He's the one who caused the red card. Cucurella must be watching this from the changing room, just like, oh my God, what have I done? So we've got it all to do here. Ooh, is he offside? Is his right foot offside in the build-up? Harry Wilson's not offside when he takes it, but is there an offside in the build-up? Is there an offside in the build-up? His foot is in front of the last defender in the build-up. The question is whether it was on the ground. Does it count as one of the lines? It's always hard to see. It's right on the line of the penalty box. They're going to have to check this. This could be, without having seen many replays and stuff, just on my gut, I think this could be disallowed, because that build-up, the pass, the assist for the goal, he does seem to be in an offside position, where at least some part of his body is. Whether it counts as one of the lines, it's offside. It's offside. We've been completely blessed with an offside. It looked offside and it is offside. It's 0-0. It's Jimenez. Thank God. Thank God he's not a pirate. Liam Delap into the box. Tries to create something. It's a slightly heavy touch. Defender can gather. We are lucky, man. Go in the transfer window, or like we need a centre back. We do. We need a good set. Actions are nervy, complaining. Palmer gets the ball. We've got a chance here, a gift. A terrible pass from the Fulham player. Palmer's now hauled down and no yellow card. Oh, there was. didn't seem like he was going to book him at all. And then as Palmer appeals for it, and he goes and books him. Long ball forward from Chalobah from the free kick. Terrible, straight at the defender. He heads it straight at Gusto. Again, a loose pass, this time from Chalobah, straight up into the air. Sanchez, nonsense. Oh. What are we doing, man? Yeah, Trish, I like VAR when it's for us as well. This has just been... I just did an hour of a difficult workout, and this has been way more stressful and more painful than anything I did. And yeah, we'll be back very soon with a running clock. I promise. I promise. Shouldn't really promise, but we'll do our best. So yeah, see you guys in a sec. Hello everyone. Let's do it all again, eh? Let's do it all again. Ah, dear. Just gonna have a little moment of silence to come to terms with what we've just seen in the first half. Play with the colours here a little bit. I mean, I went over all my thoughts in the first half as it was happening and just after, because that was painful, what we just experienced. And it is a miracle that it's not 1-0. It should be 1-0. We should have been 1 or maybe even 2-0 up, and then it was just peak chaos Chelsea. Just a sec. The cat's going for this little food thing, and I think that's the last bit. 1 second. That's it, my friend. If you want more, you have to wait till dinner time. With a human and 2 cats. And let's just say the number of creatures in this flat is not going to get less. Yeah. All right. Let's do this, people. First task, the clock. We can do this. We can do this. Fulham making 2 subs. Kevin is coming on. Kevin, Brazilian wonder kid. No Estevao so far. Right, let's get this clock. Yep, clock is running. Looks good on my screen. Hopefully it's good on yours. Here we go. Crazy, man. Cucurella red card. How many red cards have we had this season? That's too many. Way too many. I feel like this team's not going to get serious until that discipline issue is fixed. It's really bad. So no subs. He was obviously happy enough with the shape that he's getting from the 10 in the first half. What do you tell a Chelsea team, when you're the under-21s coach at half-time, like, go out and get them. Get them. Get right into them. Do you think he does that kind of thing? Oh, lovely pass from Delap. Horrific shot from him. It's like, okay, fair enough. We're 1 minute into the second half. You can do that. That's okay. Once. That's your one-sighter, Neto. And for a second, I would say second or third really good action from Liam Delap. Pass it around a bit. Nice tackle from Caicedo. Palmer going down an alley here. So on the left wing. Crosses with his right. Delap trying to get on the end of it. That's infuriating, man. I think there's an energy here that the Chelsea players still feel hard done by this ref. And I don't understand why. Oof, Wilson with a shot here. He's got some left foot, that guy, and it's deflected. And it actually, the deflection made it a little bit harder to save than it probably was, because it kind of made it whip back in. It was always going wide, but really good little interplay from the corner kick here from Fulham. They've carved out a chance and it's just headed wide, but that was, again, good play from them. Fulham just having all of the ball so far in the second half. I guess we maybe did sort of plan. Oh, flicked in, cleared away by Enzo. And there's just going to be another round here. We're not doing the whole gimmick of we're pretending that we have the same number of players. Not in this second half. Palmer. Done essentially nothing in this game so far. So that's so far this game, and I would say most of the City game. Wow, 83% possession so far in the second half. Done nothing with it though. Lovely tackle to win it back, and another one from us. And Malo Gusto can bomb on now. Malo Gusto bombing down the wing. You wouldn't see that under Maresca. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Space here for Enzo. Neto. Crossed, blocked. blocked again. It's a corner. So it took 7.5 minutes, but we finally got the ball, got out of our half, and won a corner. Wouldn't be surprised if we scored a goal in this game, man. It's just keeping Fulham out that's going to be the problem. See if he can curl this one in like he did in the first half. Front post. Oh my God, Hato! Massive chance for him. Completely unmarked on the front post. And he does like a head back towards the goal. Free header. It's not an easy one, but because he's kind of going the other way, but he should be getting that on target, man. Liam Rosenior is sitting next to Egbali. Egbali looking like a Timu Bond villain. Egbali looking like a bad caricature of what you think a cartoon villain would look like, with the slick back hair and the scarf. Like, guy looks like an absolute muppet. Egbali, who's really in charge of the club, actually. He's the one who's calling the shots, obviously, and not holding back. Oh, God, it's too easy. It's too predictable. Oh, my God. It's just Raul Jimenez. It's just what he does. It's a good play, and we're just going to struggle being down to 10 men in the second half. It's just been relentless for the last 10 minutes. Interplay, pass, 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 pass. Times is run perfectly. Berg with a flicked ball, and it's a very good header. Can Sanchez get there? Let's have a look. He actually gets a hand to it. It's perfect. It's a perfect shot. Sanchez does get a hand to it, but it's too much. It's right in the corner, and it goes in. Oh, and he does the dive. What do you call it? The FIFA dive celebration. One team in Fulham, they're singing. Down to 10 men. 35 minutes to go. Another foul by Delap. He hasn't had a card yet, to be fair. Oh, I need to change the score. It was coming, Trish. It was coming. Oh dear. "35 minutes to go. Nice block there. No one expected us to score against City in the last game. So let's hope we can conjure up some of that magic. Delap on the wrong side of the defenders this time. Oh, that's a foul. It's a mean one from Raul. Slow ball here, Palmer trying to find some space, goes all the way back to toss in, trying to go down the middle here now, blocked. Fulham get it, they can counter. This is always going to be a problem when you're down to 10 men. Shot, oh my God, it's just wide. He should have scored, Kevin. Young Brazilian who's just come on. Record signing for Fulham. He's just, wow. Dangerous, driving forward. Some ping on him that could have easily gone in. Never even heard of him. Trying to play the ball out the back, here we are. Toss in Chalobah. Palmer with a weak ball. That is not a good pass. It's intercepted. Gusto can't get there. Oh, Delap with another foul. I think he's unlucky on that one. Fulham can restart. Great ball. Wilson again. This time Hato does the right thing, gets the correct side of the ball and heads it towards the keeper. That's the exact same situation, basically. Wilson, they've been training this, just the long ball straight down the middle. That's how they got their goal. That's how they got their red card, sorry. Hato watches the man and does the exact right thing. The VAR are checking it. That is outrageous. That is not a foul. That's a good, solid bit of defending. That was a great, great action from Hato, who actually came on. Oh wait, no, he didn't. He was already on the pitch. 1-1 City Brighton. 2-0 to Brentford against Sunderland. I thought Sunderland had a chance to win that one. I was completely wrong. City 1, Brighton 1. Half an hour to go. Burnley are 1-0 up with Man U. Newcastle 1, Leeds 1. Another foul on Palmer. Sanchez has the ball. I mean, we're just taking our time. There's no reason for Fulham to press. Delap again, not quite able to link up the play. He's had like a 20% success rate today. Really not good enough still. It's better than none, but it's still 20. Palmer. Getting stuck here. In like a right back position, and he gives it away. Palmer, what are you doing, man? Palmer's been average for too long, scarily long. He was injured for a bit. Since he's been back, he's done really very little. 1 goal, I think. Ball given away by Fulham. Ball forward here to Neto. He does have pace. Neto holding it up. Fulham have plenty back. Delap is up for Chelsea. He's in the box now. Caicedo. Out to Hato, who can cross it in. It's a good cross, but it's very high up. Oh, here comes Kevin. Palmer versus Kevin. Nice tackle by Chalobah. while the away fans are singing, "We don't care about Clear Lake. We don't care about. They don't care about us. All we care about is Chelsea FC." I remember seeing that about Rafa Benitez when we brought him in. Oh, Liam Delap, he's in, surely. Saved. Oh, Delap tries to lift it over the keeper, just smash it in. Crazy. He just didn't put enough power on the chip. That's what he's been wanting all game, and he gets on the correct side. He just flicks it over, and Leno can save it. It's not clinical enough, but it's another good action for him up until the save. God, he tries to put it to his side, but you've got to just put that in. Rosenior puts his head in his hands. Egbali as well. Hato. Oh my God. It's actually too hot. Enzo's coming off here. Reece James coming on. Captain for captain. Chelsea fans really singing that loudly. Should be singing that at every game, really. Crossed in. Oh. Nice touch, Reece James. Slots straight into the midfield. Gusto stays at right back. Palmer needs to pull his finger out, man. He's getting a lot of the ball and doing absolutely niche. Six shots we've had in the second half. Can't even believe that. Only one on target. Palmer's just, he didn't used to do this. It's just like, keep it moving, man. Ball from him, finally finding Pedro Neto on the left wing, and it's a lovely touch from him. Wow, F off Egbali, you're not welcome here. And he's in the stands sitting next to the new manager. Absolute scenes at Craven Cottage, people. The new manager is in the stands, sitting next to the owner, Egbali, or the director, Egbali, and the whole away end is singing, F off, Egbali, you're not welcome here. What an uncomfortable moment for them, man. Ball forward here. Delap, Gusto's in the 10. Neto's brought into the game. This is going to be a chance. Caicedo shoots. Oh, he took some nice touch and he shoots. Another shot on target this time. That was beautiful from Gusto. Neto, nice play. Caicedo gets it onto his right and shoots straight at the keeper, unfortunately. I think he did the right thing as well to take a quick touch. That kind of opened up the chance and it just wasn't enough in the corner. 69 minutes on the clock. Almost. Keep getting these bloody weird warnings on my phone from the overlords. So frustrating. Leave me alone. Reece James, lovely turn in midfield. Hits it forward up to Palmer with acres of space on the right. This is where we want to see Cole Palmer. Right wing attacking. 6s and 7s with the defence. Cross in. Leno has to save. It's a corner. First decent moment we've had from Cole Palmer. It's 70 minutes in. Chelsea fans are pumped. Neto taking the shot from the corner. Defended again. That's a corner. Yeah. Tossin giving some instructions to Neto there. Headed away. Caicedo wins it. Neto keeps it in. Beautiful play this. Palmer wins it back. Very nice recovery play. We really are having a go. You've got to say it. Neto's in. He's in the box. Oh, it's another corner. 20 minutes to go. Come on. Gittins, Achimpong, all coming on apparently, but 71 minutes in. Huge amount of momentum right in front of the away end. Now's the moment. Neto crosses in. Headed on. Hits the post. Delap! Get in, Delap! He's done it! Right in front of the away end. Liam Delap makes it 1-1. His first Premier League goal. The yellow card merchant has scored a goal, finally. Wow. You felt it was coming. You felt it was coming. It's been like 20 minutes of really good pressure. We're down a player. And they've not given up. They've not rolled over. Set piece after set piece. Flicked on at the front post by the Fulham player, actually. And it hits the bar. And there's only one player who knows where the ball is going. And it's Delap. And he's still got quite a lot to do on his weak foot. He needs to run. Bali, punch the air. It's 1-1. Egbali's sitting right next to Rosenior. Is it not ironic that all of this happened as the fans started singing the anti-ownership songs? I find that so interesting. That's crazy. 18 and, was it 17 and a half minutes to go. Some subs happening here. I think we could win this game, man. 10 man versus 11. I think we can win this. This game is up for grabs. Any team could win this, and I think someone's going to win this. I don't think this is going to end 1-1. I think we had a whole bunch of subs lined up, but I guess because we scored, they're not doing it. Egbali's now on the screen. on the Sky Sports. That's good. So the Chelsea fans start singing the Clear Lake song again, even though we just scored. So that's cool. Because the one criticism that we've heard is that the protest and the noise against the club has actually been only when we've been playing badly, when really it should be every game, whether we're playing well or we're playing badly, because the way it's built isn't working overall. So cheer a goal, boo a player, but at the end of the day, got to sing off the same hymn sheet. Here come Fulham. Foul? Yes, Caicedo's foul there in the build-up. Like I said, this is hot, red hot. Something's gonna happen in this game. Reece James coming on has been absolutely vital. Just a few touches he's made in midfield, setting things up, drawing in players, just that calmness in the midfield. So Gusto's coming off for Achimpong. I would imagine Achimpong going on the right. Palmer's coming off. Yeah, hasn't really done much. Just that one good action really in the whole game. And it's João Pedro. So João Pedro, Liam Delap, front two. You know, we probably see Pedro tucking in behind in the 10, but I imagine Pedro's also going to get forward as well. 15 minutes plus extra time. This could go any way. It's so interesting watching Liam Rosenior and Egbali looking like a Diet Coke mafia boss. 0 shots by Fulham in the last 15 minutes. It's been all Chelsea, absolutely smashing them, even though we're down to 10. Heavy touch from João Pedro as his first interference in this game. All we care about is Chelsea FC. We don't care about Clear Lake. They've been singing that for like 10 minutes now. Here come Fulham. Cross inside, Kevin, Sessegnon, Jimenez, Fulham are coming, Wilson shot, peeling for a handball. Here come Fulham again. Surely not, he was like on the floor. I can't. Delap, don't give away yellow. He's left something on him there. Lucky boy. Diop's lost his boot. 13 minutes to go. Both goals, I think it's fair to say, you could see that it was coming. You could see that Fulham were going to score, and then you could see that we were going to score. It's interesting how that happens. It's just this momentum swings. Even though we're down to 10 men, anything could happen in this game, man. Here they come again, Fulham. Really, they should be the ones attacking, and they are right now. Can we get it away? Wilson, shocking defending there. Ooh, Kevin with a shot. Kevin looks like a good player, man. He can really hit the ball. Fulham getting a yellow card now. That guy Kevin from Brazil playing for Fulham, record signing. He's got a ping on him. Castagna was the guy who got yellowed for Fulham. Neto does well to get the ball back. Caicedo, is he fouled? Not given. Fulham can come again. Pedro needs to watch the runner. Sessegnon. Oh God, it's a good ball. Keeper, Delap gets it out. Hits the bar. Sanchez threw himself at the ball. Somehow that has not gone in for Fulham. I don't even know what happened. Jimenez has a shot. Chalobah was keeping everyone onside. Sanchez almost takes himself out on the post. He does take himself out on the post. Just smashes the goalkeeper, but it didn't go in. Here come Fulham again, 10.5 minutes to go. Kevin, he's been a problem on that left wing. Reece James. Lovely. Oh, he's giving it away, Reece James. No, so unlike him. Ten minutes. Crossed in, it's a good ball. Headed away. Just need to get the ball back at this stage. Oh, Sanchez with a brilliant save. Wilson again. Oh my God, he's on fire. It's so impossible. When a player's like this, just on such a run, Wilson again, it's a half a chance. It's nothing special. Maybe it's better than that, but it's all Wilson. It's all his quality. And again, the momentum swing, it just felt like it was coming. Fulham just knocking on the door. Reece James gave the ball away a couple of times in that build-up. It's a cross in. He's definitely onside. Reece Nelson, great save from Sanchez. And that's it. He's set it up for himself. I didn't even see the little flick. It's that good. Sanchez with a beautiful save. It just goes into no man's land. Wilson flicks it over the defender coming with one foot and then buries it with the other. And it goes through Reece James's legs into the bottom corner. That is just 10 out of 10 quality from this guy, Wilson. Since when is he that good? It's crazy. No, I think he's from Leeds. I think he might be from Leeds, I'm not sure. But it's an absolutely excellent goal from him, and it's heartbreaking for us. Can we get a draw? The Welshman. Generally speaking, not good enough yet in his duels. Oh, needs to update the scores. It's horrible having to update the score. The boy Harrison Reed, who scored the pinger against Liverpool's come on. 7 minutes to go, plus extra time. Nice play from Chalobah there. Oh man. João Pedro crowded out. Reece James does well to win it back. Just heartbreaking, man. 5.5 minutes to go. What a state of turmoil we are in, on and off the pitch. It's dark. Nice play from Neto. He's been better today. Chimpong, Neto, James. Caicedo, Pedro, Achimpong. Crossed in, Neto, shot, wide, blocked though. Yeah. Good shot from him. With his right foot blocked for sure. Neto with a chance to take a corner. If we're going to score, it's probably going to be from a set piece. Crossed in, back post, headed away. It's another corner. Other side this time. Rosenior and Iqbali watching on is literally so Hollywood, it's crazy. Just looks fake. 4 minutes to go. Crossed in, Reece James. Danger area. Neto touches onto it. Reece James can cross again. Back post. Oh, headed away. Offside. Oh dear. Trish, yes, unfortunately. Go to the toilet, they score. It's a crazy, criminal. It's just an unbelievable piece of skill from Harry Wilson. He's just absolutely on fire at the moment. It's a great save from Robert Sanchez. Ball can go anywhere. Wilson has the wherewithal to flick it over the defender. He doesn't shoot first time. He waits for the defender to come, flicks it over him, and then just buries it right into the bottom corner with his other foot. It's an excellent, stunning goal from him. This guy's on fire. You just watch a player then, they're just feeling it, and they're just on a run of games where everything's going right. That's him. He could earn himself a big money move if he keeps playing like this. Cleared away, blocked by the Fulham player on their own shot. Neto. Neto does well. Achimpong. Neto is now on the right wing. Oh, he's taken him out there. Jimenez. Oh, terrible. Just giving it away. Chance to make something happen there, and they can't even pass it to him. Good recovery tackle from Hato, though. Achimpong can come again. Please tell me we can score a goal here, man. Come on. Reece James. Caicedo. Fulham crowd it out. 2 minutes to go. I don't think there's going to be that much out of time. 3 minutes, 4 minutes max. Fulham have only won 3 times against us in the Prem. Is that not mental? This is the 4th if they win. Ever. Of all the times we played them home and away every single year, almost. I think they went down for a bit. Simply not good enough. Ball finds Hato. It's a really nice pass, actually. Reece James forward to Pedro. Can't get there. Fulham clear again. 1 more minute plus extra time. Running out of time here. It's a depressing, depressing result at a depressing time to be a Chelsea fan, man. We're screwed. We're in trouble. We're in major, major trouble. God, they're just crowding us out. We're having to go back and back and back and back. All the way to Sanchez now. And he decides now is a good time to have a loose touch. First time in the game. Fulham's just slid in there with madness. Yellow card for him. Was he not already booked? Harry Wilson's coming off to a hero's applause. Such a good goal. Heartbreaking, man. I think 1-1 should have been the result in this game. I think that would have been fair. But that's what that one little piece of beautiful skill is. That's the difference. 5 minutes extra time. So we're 30 seconds into it anyway. Adama Traore's come on. 4.5 minutes to go. The physical beast that is Adama Traore has come on. Fulham fans, come on Fulham, come on Fulham. Delap's down. Achimpong wins it. No foul. Yellow card to Macfarlane. Crazy ball from Fulham. They've just kind of kicked it back. Put themselves in a little bit of a pickle here. But they can play it out. Remember, they've got one more player than us. So every single time they've got a little bit less space, 2-3 passes, and they've pastures green. 3 minutes to go. I respect the team a lot for really going for it to get the equaliser. And you've got to just put your hands up and say, what a goal for Fulham. But I mean, this whole game hangs on the insane red card from Cucurella and the bonkers reaction from our team after that. You've got to say. Hato finds Neto. We're trying to pass it around here. The door is just not opening. We don't have the lock. We don't have the key. Oh my God, Semenyo has just scored a last-second winner against Spurs on the last day before he moves to City. Newcastle losing at home as well to Leeds. Crazy results today. Neto. At some point you need to cross, man. You can't just do that many step overs. It's too many. He does that all the time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, right, left, right, left, right, cross. And then it's just crap. You can't do that, man. I don't know why he keeps doing it. Eventually, when you do that enough, left, right, the guy can just wait. He can just wait for you to have your little spaz out. Like, what on earth, man? 1 minute to go. Goal kick to Fulham. That's game over, man, surely. Infuriating game. Traore's here. He's won a corner. Corner, that's it. That's probably it. We can already start closing this out. Yes, Trish, see you for the next game on my birthday. So if we can't pull a result out on my birthday, then what's the point? Next game is against Charlton, late on Saturday night. And actually, I will be going to WWE SmackDown this Friday, and I'll do a vlog for that one. So that's going to come out on Friday night, and then we'll be here streaming the game on Saturday. We're talking as if the game is over. It's not. There's still extra time being played. Joao Pedro here. Ref's going to blow his whistle any second. Terrible pass out to Neto. Hato flicks it forward. That's it. It's game over. Calum Macfarlane is a 1-draw, 1-loss manager, as Chelsea Egbali Ghoul on his shoulder to come and manage the team for 5 to 6 years. And yeah, we'll see you on Saturday. What an infuriating game, man. Thanks to everyone who has tuned in, tuned out. Of course, thank you very much to Trish for joining. #1 fan of the channel, so appreciated. You'll be there for that on Friday. Amazing. Yeah, that'll be like late on Friday night. As soon as I get home, I'll stitch it all together and send it straight up on my phone to make it as quick as possible. Should be absolutely awesome. It looks like there's going to be some crazy good matches and energy in the room for that.